before we say die. Here we are, killing ourselves alive. We just need one more hit, and we might just live forever. Oh, here we are, we're going down with this shit.
Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. And this is going to be the first race of our second season in career mode at Daytona International Speedway for the Daytona 500. In the last episode, which came out yesterday, was just a brief video of me doing the shootout, because I didn't want to have you guys miss out on that. I actually made money in that race. Apparently the entire top 10 gets paid. I started 8th by luck. It's just what I happen to do. I guess you get like where you start is based on how many poles you have. But yeah, I got to start 8th. And I passed one car at the start of the race and then hit the wall off a turn 4 on like the second lap and then lost a bunch of people. But I used pit strategy. I got a 2-tire pit stop right side. Should have got left side because it would have been shorter and it would have still qualified me for the end of the race. But we finished in 9th place. We lost one position overall, but I still got paid $80,000 somehow. I wasn't expecting to even get paid for finishing back there, but we did. I probably could have gotten a top 5 or something if I hadn't hit the wall for turn 4 and whatever, but yeah, we're still going to the Daytona 500 with damaged equipment from the Homestead race. That was a cheesy disaster. And for the first race of the season, we're using Legend Racer 88's paint scheme that he made in the paint scheme contest. Same template as what KCal Gaming used for his paint scheme that we did in rookie season. That was probably my favorite that I had throughout rookie season. And yeah, definitely different colors, the yellow and the blue for Napa and UAW and the black in the back. It's very similar to the Chase Elliott's Sun Energy paint schemes. But I think we go into stats and info, let us see this stuff now. Maybe I can see standings. Yeah, I can see standings now. So if I can find my name in here, we can find out exactly where we finished in our rookie season. Because I didn't get to see it after I finished the Homestead race. But points, standings, 11. Oh, that's right now. I'm in 11th place right now because nothing's sorted out. But we got 23rd in our rookie season. I was hoping I'd get 22nd. I don't know where Ricky Craven finished, but he was in front of me going into that race. And it was just all freaking screwed around with just because of what I was doing in the race. Wrecked twice. One time I got a wedgie, and then I destroyed the car when that destruction that we did at Homestead. That's what we're going into this race with. And I was expecting to have more rivals going to the next few races, but what happened was a bunch of people that I crashed into, like freaking 3 of them, all 3 of those drivers I had crashed into, they like retired and they got one of them replaced, which was Stanton Barrett driving a 57 car, and that's about the only thing that you're going to see different. Some cars aren't going to be here. We might have some more rookies in this season, like, you know, we might see Ron Hornaday or Brian Vickers, which would be amazing. I want to see both of those guys participating this season. That'd be fantastic. But click race weekend, quick select, and you're going to see the equipment that we're using this race. 59 car rating, the same that we used in the shootout, which didn't take any damage because the race doesn't matter apparently to the game. And if I can qualify well and not have just all the cars in front, we can have something to push us with the cars behind us. We get up to speed. I can use pit strategy to see if I get a top 5 in this race. Off of turn 4, my first lap was a 51.5, which got me last place, so congrats to me on that one. I don't know what else I could possibly do. How was this? 51.14. I mean, it's 27th. I've had way worse like all the other Super Speedway races. But what I want to know is, I've seen Kamikaze and even like What If Racing, whenever they were qualifying in Super Speedways, they were able to qualify so much better in rookie season. And I don't know if it has something to do with the fact that, like, I don't know if, like, I'm not exactly on default setup. Maybe something was changed over the years. Yeah, this is default setup. Like, the gear ratio didn't change or anything. I was only maxing out, like, 181 miles an hour down the back stretch. Like, average 180, I think. I don't know. But suspension, 0.0 turns. Tire pressure is on 25. I had it set to 26 for qualifying because I knew that we'd already be a little bit up to speed. He got me 27th, so maybe that was a good decision. I don't know. I just wanted to have a little more carrying of the speed with my car already being up there. Like, I didn't have to have the tire pressure lower so I get better acceleration. But, I mean, as long as we're in the pack like we are right here, I should be able to start well. But, of course, we're not starting this episode off with the Daytona 500. We're going into the Gatorade 125. The Gatorade 125s determine the starting positions for the Daytona 500. The first race will determine the inside row. Second race determines the outside row. Front row for the Daytona 500 is based off the qualifying time, not alone, not the 125s. I don't know if I'm ever going to get a pole or start on the front row for the Daytona 500, but that would be amazing. I think Bill Elliott over here is starting on freaking pole for this race, so, but he's still participating, of course, just to get that experience. Why does Delmar Jr. keep on starting in like the middle of the field? He did the freaking shootout, and now he's here, and he's driving like the middle of the field to start the race. Well, oh, outside lane's checking up. Good thing I'm on the inside already. So that's taken care of. So the theme song for this season in the Let's Play is Killing Ourselves to Live by Hailstorm from their new album. I don't even remember what the name of their new album is, but I think it was named after their lead single. I don't even remember, but I didn't review it. That's probably why I can't remember. I'm thinking like Alice in Chains was Raining or Fog, but I don't even know what the name of the Hailstorm's barely memorable new album was called, but still, they got a new album out, and this is probably my favorite song on there for sure. One of my favorite songs this year. The race starts off by my car not wanting to turn off before yet again, just like we did yesterday. Man, everybody on the outside's got more horsepower. Yeah, I'm going to have to depend on pit strategy if I want to actually be able to do anything in this race. Yeah, this is the Gatorade 125, so all I want to do is finish the best I possibly can. We're probably going to wind up starting worse than I actually qualified, considering all the positions I've already lost. And they practically got the field now. This will have me starting like 31st or something. Or 33rd because the front row is already there. And Ken Schrader's getting past me because I didn't want to slide up and hit the wall. This is not turning out well. My car is so bad because I damaged it at Homestead. And, well, I genuinely suck. We already know that. But I'm going to try working with Ken Schrader. And I can, like, catch back up to people. I hate how, like, freaking polar opposite with Daytona and Talladega. At Talladega, you can carry momentum, and I don't know, like, why it's so different. It's like tracks are similar lengths, and they're both super speedways, yet this track, my car always seems to be slower. I just don't know what it is. Off turn 4 for the final lap, Jamie McMurray, his car overheated, so that gave me 16th place. But yeah, we're gonna start worse in the Daytona 500 than I actually qualified. So that wasn't a productive race. Maybe if I hadn't participated, I think I'd maybe starting last, but Tony Stewart won. There's Bill Elliott on the front row, next to Ryan Newman. We get to start on the inside, so I mean, I already was starting on the inside of my qualifying, but green flag's out for 20 laps. The second Daytona 500 of this Let's Play in our career mode. Looks like both lanes are checking up a little bit. I'm going to pull up in front of Terry Labonte. Let's try not letting anybody on the outside or the inside of me in this first lap, because that happened last time going through 3 and 4, and that allowed many people to pass. And I want that to not happen this time. And I think it'd be nice if I could stay with these guys in front of me just a little bit. It didn't happen last time. I got the draft. Please pull me. Pull me. Pull me park. Pull me to your park. I want your park. I want to be in it, and I want to go down the slides. I don't think I get to go down the slides. Fuck. Okay, so we'll take our pit stop. We'll get just left side tires. Not doing that right side tire bullcrap, because that sure as hell didn't work whenever we were doing the shootout yesterday. Left side tires. 70, that's the speed limit. Okay, decent road entry. Left side tires. No damage to repair. Get that full tank. I don't know if I should make any adjustments to like my tire pressure to carry speed better or what. It's just we have to get all the acceleration done. I can't make any acceleration actually happen if I set my tire pressure too high. So I don't know. 25 has got to be the balance. I don't know, Del Reynolds, you tell me what my tire pressure should be set to, because 30 got me running into the wall at the shootout. Loving my Sun Energy paint scheme. It's weird because he wanted me to race at tracks that Dale Earnhardt Jr. was good at whenever he told me that this was the paint scheme he was giving me and what tracks he wanted to race at, but this looks like a Chase Elliott paint scheme. Here we come across the front straightaway, passing a bajillion cars. Exaggeration. No, of course that's not exaggeration. Remember whenever I said that I thought we'd get drivers like Ron Hornaday and Brian Biggers in here? Instead, it's just giving us all of the Busch Series drivers from the last season, because sometimes it'd be one driver, sometimes it'd be another driver, and they would all participate part-time. But now, because of the 3 drivers that have retired, or 2 that I can say were moved from the field, the 11 car, and I don't even remember what the hell the other car was that left. I think it was Jack Sprague. But, that's Jack Sprague's behind me, so no, it's not the 0 car. I don't know what the other car was. I've done forgotten, but maybe somebody else remembers. But, it's kind of weird. I was expecting it to, like, you know, have some the new Busch Series drivers. No, it's all the same ones. Draft. Going to the zoo. Peta, come here. Giraffe. Big run. Chicken run. Oh my goodness. I made a pass in the Daytona 500. Sweet Jesus, mother of fried pickles. We did it. Oh, oh no, Greg Biffle. I mean, Ellie Tyler. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry for both of you. I didn't mean to block like a fucking pussy. But, actually, yes, I did. I like how much of a douchebag loser I am. Off of turn 4, lap 13. I decided not to try taking pit stop on lap 14 because I know that wouldn't work. Okay, heavy braking zone, heavy braking. 70 miles an hour. That was a little too much heavy braking. But I'm a heavy metal guy. Okay, we'll get left tires, not repairing damage, of course not, full tank of fuel, and this should take us to the end of the race. Liam Neeson taking us to the end of the race. My commentary is excessively stupid right now, but I'm trying to keep this entertaining because you know this race is just a fucking pile of shit. I'm in Daytona 500, whoop-de-doo, but my car sucks, and I have to depend on pit strategy to do anything. I was expecting by now to have a car that could possibly get 15th place or better without pit strategy, but no, that's not the case. Okay, so these guys are leaving. There's Tony Stewart, he's probably leaving the race or something. I'm going to get on the track early just so I can have myself gaining speed faster than those guys right there. Maybe, okay, I'm going to go to the bottom lane and just block all these guys behind me. I want to go to the outside, but I saw Jerry Mayfield, but I didn't realize that all these guys on the inside were going to have that lane as well. But these are free positions right here, so might as well. Okie dokie then. Y'all can push me past, like, maybe Rusty Wallace right here. I think we were in, like, 33rd after our first pit stop, and now we're in 35th. I don't know if we actually made progress. So I know drafting can give me the capability of slingshotting past people. It happened with Elliott Sadler. Oh, he's going up top, but well, these guys are going down pit road, so they're not going to be able to push me past them, so that sucks. Well, I mean, we could pass Kenny Wallace with Rusty Wallace if we work with him. You know, Rusty Wallace, I swear you did something like this whenever I was doing the beginning of my season with Jeff Gordon a while back. God, that was a while back. That was like 2 years ago. But you just freaking betrayed your brother, and I found myself using you to pass him. Or maybe it was the other way around. I don't know. But, I passed Kenny Wallace, but not Rusty Wallace. I did it all my own with Elliott Sauer a while ago, and if I have enough momentum going down the backstretch, I might be able to do it with that momentum. And that's going to get us into 28th if we do that. But the thing is, that can't be at the end of it. We still got people pitting. There's no way I could have actually lost positions during my pit stop if I'm taking only left side tires. Of course, this game's not always defined by logic, so who fucking knows. Just sharing the draft. I'm sharing with you. Golden rule. Like, I treat you the way I want to be treated. Like, I give you nice things, you give me nice things back. But no, fuck you, Rusty Wallace. Okay, yeah, we're going to be further up than we were just a while ago, by a little bit. I was expecting to get a top 5 or top 10 out of this race, but no. We're only going to gain one position. Only gain one position. We're only going to gain one position. Why can't this be like this Pepsi 500 was, or 500, 400, or the Talladega races? And, well, as long as we're finishing 20th, we're meeting sponsorship expectations. And across the front straightaway, somebody just won the Daytona 500. Someone with a face, probably sunglasses, beard, maybe they're clean shaven, who knows. But I'm going to finish in 20th place by blocking Kurt Busch. Kenny Wallace is all the way up top. No. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Oh my goodness, fuck you. Can't meet my sponsorship expectations on pit strategy and the fucking Daytona 500 a whole season later. Okay, let it out. Don't tell me that I suck at Daytona. Don't you tell me I suck at Daytona. There is nothing I could have done in this situation. I did the best blocking job I could have done all race, and in the last corner, I got split in half like a banana split. They shoved it right up my ass. A classic what-if situation where there's nothing but bananas. Except I'm going backwards. He's always going forwards, and what-if racing so much better than me, and I can't be as good. Bye. Fuck. But in the next episode, which is going to come out tomorrow, we're going to North Carolina Speedway for the Subway 400 at the Rock, Rockingham track that is coming back to NASCAR, starting with ARCA, which is actually a part of NASCAR now, so that's something I should remind you guys of. We're going there with Dynamis Prime's paint scheme. Probably my favorite one that won the entire paint scheme contest, so that's something you should feast your eyes on. Let's go to stats and info. Dale Jarrett won the shootout. Jeff Gordon won the first race of the season. Maybe Jeff Gordon will win many more races than he did in the first season that we did, because I think he only won like 4 or 5. But Tony Stewart finished right behind him, and he's like only 10 points back. This is all pretty much the same thing as the results, but we should be 21st. Yeah, 21st place. 100 points behind the leader. We can still win this championship. I mean, we're still in reach of it, but I don't think our freaking equipment is. Rusty Wallace likes me. I don't like anybody right now. I'm too pissed off because of how that just turned out. I need to finish this video before my freaking Elgato and camera runs out of space to record all this crap. But let's go ahead and repair or overhaul. Yeah, we're just going to repair this stuff because overhaul doesn't really seem to be worth it. It's only improving the tire grip. So we'll do that for 2 races, 91,000. We're going into Rockingham with 61 tire grip, 58 tire wear, fresh chassis. Actually, it's going to be fresh everything. So at Rockingham, I want to get a top 10. I know we just went to Rockingham a while ago. We're probably using the same equipment, same status car, got 12th place, but I think we get a top 10 in the next race to just make up for the freaking fact that Daytona was a disaster. I destroyed my car home still. That's why it sucks so freaking much. I can't even say homesick correctly. I'm so pissed off. Ooh, this is a big increase on power and durability. I mean, durability is not that big of a deal, but I'll go for it. 178,000 overhaul that. And we got over $1 million because, you know, Daytona 500 is a high-paying race. 61 power, 57 efficiency, and for our bodies, next race is 59 downforce and 56 drafting. At least the downforce is good. That's what we need at a track like Rockingham. Really tighten the corners. Wow, this is going to increase the downforce by 2, and downforce is very important as well at that kind of track. So I just said that. I'm so fucking dumb. Why do I do this to myself? Ruining the video. It's already bad enough, JC. Why do you do this? I said we also need downforce. Remember, I just said down. Okay, so the happiness goes down to 56. It was 58 after Homestead, so maybe this game is giving me payback for ruining the whole entire Homestead race for the fans. So it's making my happiness go back down. I don't think I deserved a top 20 in that race. So, oh well. We'll get our next top 20 at Rockingham, and you know it. Secondary is A2 happiness. Average start 25th. It's gonna take a while to get that there with us starting so badly at super speedways like Daytona. Actually, I started 27th in that race. So, well, I don't know if that counts for like the Gary 125 or not. So it's not that bad. And then you got the associates, ranked 30th in points. We're in 21st, so we're getting that taken care of. And I had to get like all new team members before I started recording this entire second season. I haven't even gone through the entire season, but whatever. Mostly like 68s and 67s. I think most are from the same ones that we had towards the end of our last season. And for shop editions, 3 races left until engine hoist comes in. Get some engine efficiency. I think that's like for like balancing the acceleration and the straightaway speed and whatever. I don't even remember what efficiency means to the engine in this game at this point. That's not something I keep track of. All I care about is the freaking power, to be honest. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for my favorite track to race at in the game, and you'll see why whenever I finish really well in that race. I should not go assuming things because I assumed I was going to be able to get a top 20, top 5 at Daytona, and that didn't happen. But see you next time. That's that. And episode over.